Okay, this is a 9.5-foot tall crane that I built for moving sheet metal. I have these 12-foot long sheets of aluminum 040 and 032 and 064 that I'm using for building an aircraft, a Zenith 650. And I keep my metal stored over here, and of course trying to move 12-foot long pieces of metal even with two people would be a real pain, so I needed a little better way to get it from against the wall over to my table. So I decided to build this crane, and like I said, it's about 9.5 feet tall. I used a 120 volt winch that I bought from Harbor Freight, and most of the other parts, of course, welded up tubular steel. The two buckets are filled full of gravel, so that gives me a couple of hundred extra pounds of counterweight. And then category 1 pins from a tractor and a Cat 0 top link to hold everything upright, plus it gives me a little bit of adjustability. But this is it in operation. For actually holding on to the sheet metal, I've got these toggle clamps that I bought at Harbor Freight, and I just clamp the metal in between there. Of course, I start over here, and I have to be able to lift up 4 feet and bring it up and then over to the table. And this first attempt actually was sort of awkward. I had problems with the edge of the metal getting stuck on the table, so it was a bit of a pain to try and get the metal to lay down flat, but I was finally able to get it down, and I've got a couple of other ideas for improving that process. But that should give you a pretty good idea. I guess if I had to do anything different, one thing I realized is I should have gotten swivel wheels with brakes on them, because when I was tugging on the metal trying to get it to lay flat, the cart would roll around on me. So I'll probably just make some chocks just to block the wheels and keep the cart from moving around when I'm trying to get the metal laid flat. So that's pretty much what it looks like.